President 2036. I've been starting my videos like that for 90 days now. In fact, this is the 90th day. You can see in my shorts that I've been doing a video every day for 90 days. And that's been on purpose because I've been focused on commitment. I want to be proving that I am going to be vulnerable and open, and I'm going to be available for my fans, for my subscribers, for the people that are out there cheering me on and are ready to join the movement towards Joseph for President 2036. So tonight's a live. The lives are designed to give us a chance to chat. So please put questions down in the comments. I'll be reading them. We'll interact. I'll ask you questions. So a big one is, what are some things that you can choose to be positive in? Because I know in life there are things that are negative, there are things that are hard, but how we choose to respond makes a huge difference in the way that we're perceived by others and the way that we actually can get along and be productive and see things happen in a positive way. So, again, my name's Joseph. I'm running for president 2036, and this is a live chat. So, the way that we make it fun and entertaining is you join in. So, what are some things you would like to talk about today? I see we have one viewer. If you're able to speak English or type English, or I guess I might even be able to edit it. I don't think I can leave the page. So unless there's a translation feature, I don't know if I can actually translate. Let's see, what are some of these over here? Highlight, no, that's not what I want. Block the camera, we don't need that. Again, I'm playing with buttons. Oh, check it out. We can block out what's behind me. That's cool. And we can have a giant hat behind us. Ooh, that's cool. So I was at a convention. There's me at the convention. We were doing exercises in between. That was pretty cool. But again, we don't need a green screen. So we'll go back to my living room. It's me, a couch, a phone, and you. Your conversation is where we're going to go. Ever try young some guy soup? I have not, I don't believe. That would be pretty cool. What's in the young some guy soup? And if it's something that's making me say something goofy, I apologize because I really have no idea. So what's up? I am live today to talk about positivity. So what are some positive things that you'd like to see? What are some positive things that some young guy soup? Oh, yeah, got it. Nope, don't try that. That's funny, Alex. Rohan, is reality objective, or is everything we know filtered through subjective experience? That's a good one. Personally, I think I look like Felix from... No, I don't look like Felix from Stray Kids. I did at one point have a Stray Kids card that I popped up on a video. It's on my other page, though. I don't even know if you can find it anymore, but we had fun with that. But about reality, is it objective or is it filtered through subjective experience? I think reality is something that we have the ability to choose a lot about how we respond to it, and how we respond changes the way reality is around us. So it's objectively subjective, I guess. I think we have a lot more ability to make things happen than we may realize. So let's see. Perfect cell. Okay, sorry. I was reading down. Angelin said there's a spider behind me, and it was like, wait, where? And yeah, that was good. You totally got me on that one. I'm impressed. Anyway, Perfect Cell says, I am perfect, perfection personified. So what makes you perfect? How do you subjectively figure out if you're perfect or not? That's a good question. One of the things I was thinking about talking about tonight was just the ability to be happy. I mean, Your feelings aren't always going to be, ooh, I'm happy, but we have the ability to choose to be happy. We have the ability to look at things from a positive way. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of negative things. There's a lot of painful things, and a lot of us have been through a lot of hard things. But we can choose how we respond, and we can choose how we react and how we go forward with life. Astros, hi. It's good to see you. Angeline, you say yo, and then you got me with the spider thing. I still can't believe I fell for that one. It's like, there's no spider back there, right? I don't need to look, do I? Thank you for saying you enjoy our time. That's awesome. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Alex got me with a weird saying. Let's see. Hello, are you from India? I am not from India. I am from the United States of America. That's why I plan on running for president in 2036. As an American, to be a positive president with a positive campaign to positively unite America. Astros, do I play Roadblocks? I have played. I usually only play with my kids, so Mahasan, yes, I am a dad. So if I play Roblox, it's usually wherever they're playing, and I don't think they play so much anymore. Right now, I know they both are running Minecraft servers, so they stay pretty involved with that. And sometimes I'll jump on their servers and play some Minecraft, but not a lot of Roblox. It hasn't been something of my age and era. Thank you, Mahasan. You say I'm a good dad. I appreciate that. I enjoy my kids. They are definitely my favorite. Have you played Dandy's World? I have not played that. So, Moto Bro. Hello, can you shout out my dad, please? Hello, Moto Bro's dad. Yeah. Politics. Do you guys have any thoughts? Anything that you see in politics that you feel are a very positive thing? Douglas Vera, you're having a recurring dream back in college. You're having a recurring dream that I'm suddenly back in college, about to take an exam or turn in homework, which I'm very unprepared or unknowing that I was in class to begin with. You know, I used to have this for a while after my college experience for probably 5 or 6 years. Takes a while to get beyond those. Astros, give shout out to Joseph. Yo, Joseph for president, 2036. Douglas Vera, what should you do? Well, I would say try focusing on something specific before going to sleep. You could do that through like reading a Bible, some kind of a spiritual discipline. Just try to get your mind off of whatever's stressing you out, because usually dreams like that are from being stressed. So trying to choose to be happy, trying to choose to let things go that might be stressing you. I think that could help. Kel's edit. Which sector will you be focusing on? What do you mean by sector? I know the biggest thing that I want to work on right now is unifying America, and coming up with a way to positively unify America. Astros, do you smoke or vape? I do not. I've maybe smoked 2, maybe 3 cigars in my life. But I've never done cigarettes, don't vape, don't do anything stronger than a little bit of tobacco and a cigar once or twice. So yeah, no, I don't smoke. Other ideas, other thoughts, questions, anything else that you guys would like to know? And again, I would love to hear your positive thoughts on some things that your party stands for. I'm personally a very independent. I'm not connected to any party. I intentionally dropped all party affiliation a while ago because I was just seeing too many people being mean, and too divided and more focused on dividing the United States than positively uniting the United States. So so that's why I've decided to run, because I'm not funded by anyone. I'm not um I don't have a ton of money. I can't go out there and buy my way into an office. I don't have any of the things that a lot of traditional politicians use to get into a powerful spot. I'm simply just a Joseph that's a member of America that likes to talk to people and get to know people and see what people need. And that's why I want to run for president, to show that any normal American can run for president. You don't have to be some politically driven person. Um, yeah. If you look at some of my shorts, you'll see that I do work in a hospital. So see, um, you will see sometimes I'm in scrubs, which is just because I do. Let's see. Um, let's see. Um, yeah. I Okay. I already got the whole spider behind me thing, right? Yeah. um, yeah. So if there are comments or things that pop up that I feel may or may not be appropriate, if I look behind me, you're gonna see that I have a bald spot. Yep, see, there's nothing back there. um. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, I say I will, if stuff comes up in the comments that I don't think's appropriate, and it might just be because I don't understand, I will delete it. Um. It's too late. He already got me to look. He's caught me. Um, yeah. Have any of you seen my shorts? Are they coming up on your feeds? I I'm enjoying doing it. I've been making. Okay, I won't look again. No, I won't look again. You got it. I've been doing the shorts now for 90 days in a row, which is sort of cool. Um, 90 days of doing something consistently really makes a difference. And there's been some days that I have felt like I don't want to, or I totally forgot. And just making the effort to get up and make sure I do a video before I go to bed has been really good for me. It's been building discipline, and discipline is something that I think all of us benefit from. So I would really encourage you, if you haven't, pick something and do it every day. Let's see. Live stream 10 of 10. Thank you. I won't look back. Thank you, Astros, for the warning. Sub. Can I get mod if I sub and like? You can sub and like for sure. I'm not going to have any moderators right now. I don't have access to drugs at the hospital. It's not my job description, so I will not be able to share any medications. If the one thing I do is I do sell whole food nutritional supplements outside of the hospital. That's something that I've been doing now for about 9 years. I'm really passionate about seeing people get healthy and not have to go to the hospital. And it's been just life-changing having that extra business to give me a little bit of income, which is one of the things that I will use in as I continue to campaign. As it goes forward, I'll be slowly stepping away from the hospital so that I can work more on the campaign to build towards presidency. Because, right now we've got time. I'm just doing the lives. But once we get closer, within like 8 years, we'll have to actually start building a following and being out there in real life. Try to say alphabet in 1 second. Whew. AB. No, I'm not going to make it. Dude, I crave cheddar. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really hard. I know AIDS is something that is very, what's the word? It has a reputation that causes people to be afraid to say anything about it. And the good news is now with medications and treatment, there are things that can help with the symptoms. So I really hope he gets better. That's really that's really sad that he's in the hospital right now. So I will I will pray that he gets better. So um that's hard. And I can't say the alphabet in 1 second, Astros. I'm sorry. That's just too long. I could say in less than a second, but that's only SECOND, not the whole alphabet. Um, Kaylin Thompson, what will some of your policies be as president? Policies is something that I'm definitely working on right now. I don't have stuff completely written out. Um, it's anyway, some of my policies are going to be to one, get on track to not spend more than we bring in. So I want to encourage growth in our economy. I want to encourage less waste in the government. And I think that there's ways that that can be done even more efficiently than we are doing right now. I think there's a lot of room for growth on that. Some policies I want to see people be able to get healthy and not rely so much on major drugs. And there's a lot of things we can do. And again, I don't have policies written out to really share, but I want to see health be a priority in our country. So Funny Insight almost said, "Man, these are actually trolls who come and spin a reaction from you, but you're very pure though." Thank you. I know people are just having fun, and that's always great. But we're just part of building an audience is being able to interact with people and have fun with people. So that's why I'm here. That's why I do the lives, and I enjoy having fun. Reduce the national deficit. Yes, that is a big one. We have to get back to even on our income and out, incoming and outgoing money. If we can't do that, we're in trouble. There's no question about it. So that's what I want to do. Cool guy says hi. Hey, cool guys, how you doing? J666. That everyone with glasses pays more in taxes. Okay, I don't like taxes, so let's get away from that. Bacon Party subbed. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bacon Party. That's awesome. Astro says, I have friends in school named Amory, Aiden, Brody, Aiden, Dwayne, Aiden, Genesis, Janelyn, Jordan, Josh, and Jordan near my block. I have a feeling that that's something goofy as well, but I don't know why. So let's see. Manuel Santelena, you can say something as long as it's not anything negative. I will delete comments that I think are questionable. Because I know there are children and a lot of people that go on YouTube, and I'm going to try to keep it as clean as possible. What's my opinion on RFK Jr.? I think RFK Jr. is a really interesting person. I was following him pretty closely during the whole election cycle this last time, and I think a lot of his positions on food and drugs make a lot of sense. I'm glad that he's fighting to get some of the toxic stuff out of our food. I'm really excited about that. Um, but I think that, I mean, there's a lot of things that I just want to see more research on. Um, so I have no problem researching stuff. I enjoy it actually. I've spent a lot of time researching different vaccines and just think that we need to really be aware of what we're doing, where the science has led to, and what has happened in the tests prior to releasing. Those are some things that I'm very passionate about. So I think RFK Jr. is pretty cool. There's things that I agree with, things I don't agree with, but there's stuff about that with almost everybody. That's why I think we need to look at the positive things that people bring and make a positive conclusion. Baines, SDYBT. I have no idea what those letters mean. Astros and Layla's. Astros got a lot of friends. Haley, you've mentioned in a video that you're involved in local politics and run a business. Can you elaborate on those? I am a city councilor in the city that I live in. I've been doing that for a while now, and I do really enjoy that. I'm intending on continuing to move in positions in the local government, potentially even statewide. I'm looking into that right now. Um, so I am involved with politics as far as that goes. It's not a lot, but I've been learning a lot. In our city, we have a balanced budget. We don't spend more money than we bring in. We have been working really hard at keeping prices down and keeping it that way. And I think that's really cool. My business, I sell nutritional supplements. I have a whole food nutrition supplement line that I promote, and I help a lot of people get their health back, get more energy, feel better, look better, and live better. So that's the business that I run on top of a full-time job, along with also being on the board of a nonprofit, where I also learn a lot about working with people and making decisions. And our nonprofit has been in the black every year since I've been on the board, because if you don't spend more money than you bring in, you don't go broke. So that's one of the things I'm passionate about. Let's see. I think I've missed a few here. Jeffrey, last year, Bender, and Layla mentioned a video business. Thank you for that one. That question, Haley, it was really good. Mason, The Simpsons is a sin forbidden episode where Trump is president and he has a heart attack in August of 25. Interesting. Well, we'll see if The Simpsons are right this time. Veronica, Jesus is president. I don't think Jesus can run for president. He was an American. You have to be born in America to be president. I think that Jesus is active and living and a big part of our lives, and you should reach definitely look to him for your salvation and guiding you. Astros, have you watched BFDI Battle for Dream Island? I have never watched that. Nope, I have no idea what that one is. Shoe commenter, what do you think about Trump's decision with the war in the Middle East? I will say there's one nice thing about running for president in 2036 is I don't have to make those decisions. It's really easy for anybody to sit in their couch and say that what somebody did was right or wrong. And I am not in a position to know all the intel, to know why he made the decisions he made. I definitely land more on a line of let's keep America safe, focus on protecting our borders, and sort of stay out of other people's business. But again, I don't know all the details. I don't know all the intel. And that's a decision that Donald Trump has to make, because right now it's his job to be the commander in chief, and it's my job to pray for him. Astros, there's a season. Oh, there's 5 seasons of that show that I've never seen. Goofy Dogger, hi. Can you please say hi to my friend Gabe? Owners, today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Gabe Owners. Andrew, hey man, how you doing? I'm doing well. I'm actually having a great day. We're at day 90 of posting every day on my shorts. So if you haven't checked those out, subscribers have been going up a lot lately, which is really exciting, because the goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers, to build this into a platform that actually gets a lot of people involved, so that when we do these lives, we're talking to a lot of people all at once. What Netflix movies have you watched? I actually don't have Netflix. Is that bad? They had some stuff that I wasn't real impressed with, so I got rid of it quite a while ago. And I don't pay for a lot. I have Amazon Prime, so I have that. And I have a bunch of other things. How are you doing? Andrew, are you Team Trump? Am I Team Trump? I am not a big fan of Donald Trump, honestly. Um, I think Donald Trump is our president. I think that it's our role to pray for him and pray that he makes the best choices. And I think that if we don't like what's going on, we should stand up and run for office, which is one of the reasons I decided to start running. And I don't have, um, since I don't have the money, I don't have the political background to have people push me into the position to run, I figured the best way to do it is a sorry, start a movement on Facebook, build up to 100,000 subscribers, and build up until we can get enough people to draw the awareness. Then once I have the 100,000 subscribers, I'll be able to reach out to the news places. They'll start seeing who's this weird Joseph that's running for president, that's making a movement, and you guys are all going to be part of that. So I'm really excited. So that's why I'm on Facebook, or not Facebook, I'm sorry. That's why I'm on YouTube doing these lives to start building that movement, because it's going to take a grassroots movement to be president. And that's what you guys all get a chip in on. How often do you plan to do these lives? Basically, I do these lives when I have about a half hour, 45 minutes that I can get it all set up. I can sit here, I can focus. I'm not expecting phone calls because I stay really busy with my business and other things. So I don't know how often I'll do them. I mostly do them when I have time. And today was a special day because we've been live, or we've done 90 shorts, and I thought that'd be a great day to come on. So let's go. Astros, try to speak Hindi. I have no clue how to speak Hindi, and I wouldn't want to insult a lot of people by messing up their language. Jeremy, I'm definitely voting for you. My uncle thinks you won't win. Jeremy, my uncle doesn't think I'll win either. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try, because I've found in life there's a lot of times people say you're not going to do it just because they're scared to try. And we have the potential to do things that a lot of people will say, don't even try, it's too big, you can't handle that, or it's impossible. And through my business, I've seen I can do a lot of things that people didn't think was possible. It's one of the things I love about network marketing is the fact that it gives you unlimited potential. And I've seen personally how that can turn into a really nice income that a lot of people say it's always a scam or it's always false, and it's not the case. If you have a reputable business that's been around, like my business has been around for almost 65 years. We're in 51 countries, and it's something that people just write off instead of trying. And I've seen from experience that you can do a lot of things that you never thought was possible if you'll just put in the effort and do it. Turbo says Trump, Mega Maha Mawa. So, Turbo, I'd just like to ask, what are some positive things that you see from Trump? Because I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Andrew, I'm Team Trump, but I think what you're doing is great. Keep it up. Thank you. And I 100% like to hear people's opinions. I want to hear the positive things that you're seeing from all of the Mega Maha Mawa. Make America wait again? I'm not sure what the Mawa movement is, so fill me in. Tell me some of the positive things, because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to look at the positive things from Trump. I want to look at the positive things from conservatives. I want to look at the positive things from liberals. I want to look at the positive things from the Biden campaign. I want to look at the positive things from all the main politicians and see how we can build a united party, a positively united America that looks at all the positive things and has a very positive outcome on this country. Veronica says, hey, Veronica, how you doing? Astros, you have a super chat from Leo Lyon. I don't know what a super chat is. I'm still not real good with all this social media. I'm trying really hard, so if you have any pointers, feel free to tell me. Shoe commenter, you don't need to answer if it's personal, but what is your company business about? My company business, we sell whole food nutritional supplements. They've been around formulating nutrients like vitamins and minerals from food-based sources so that you can actually get the nutrients out of them and your body can absorb them. So that's what my business is about. It's all about nutrition and helping people feel better, look better, and live better. So that's what I do on a daily basis. I think I left my email in one of the shorts not too long ago, a day or two ago. You can't hear me talk, which some people pointed out, and I appreciate that. But if you go through, I left my email on the thing. So if you're curious about more about the business, I'll send you some links and you can look at it yourself. It's a great company. Hippie Jam Band Ben, you have a booger hanging, dude. I think you're messing with me because I can see in the camera that's not the case. It's just whiskers. Astros, stare in the wall, stare in the wall, stare in the wall, stare in the wall, stare in the walls. Sounds like Astros starting to fall asleep. So since it's getting to be long and I don't want to put you guys to sleep, I think it's probably time to wrap this up. So any other thoughts, any positive things you want to share about the political parties that you represent or that you are passionate about, please let me know real quick. Otherwise, I think we're going to start ending this. We've been at 30 minutes. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Well, y'all have a great night. Thanks again for hanging out and being part of the live stream. And I will talk to you next time. And just continue to subscribe and follow my shorts. And we will talk to you later. Let's see. High altered mental status. Baseball dudes is getting weird. Okay. Gotta go. Where's the end button on this? Nope. Whoa, that's not necessary.